Hello and welcome to the Captain and Church Celebration Tournament. This is a single elimination tournament that is essentially a two-card cage match with the two new promos, Captain and Church, and apparently I might not have understood what the rules are. Well, anyway, the idea is that you play with the two new promos, which I'll talk about in a second after we figure this out. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess I don't know the rules that I was about to explain. So it's Captain, Church, and then both. Right. So, let's talk about Captain. Captain says at the start of your next turn, play a non-duration action card from the supply costing up to 4, leaving it there. So it's similar to a duration version of Band of Misfits, except the fact that it doesn't become the card, but rather plays it out of the supply, makes it in some ways more akin to Necromancer, and it obviously taking from the supply rather than the trash. And it the fact that it has the duration effect is very important to its power level and to why it costs 6. This is actually the first time I've played with either of these cards. So I haven't been too busy playing Three Houses. So let's see whether I can figure out what's going on with them. On this board, well, it's interesting because there was some discussion of Captain Silk Merchant as a comparison to Worf, and here we have exactly that. So we'll have that option. Yeah, if I didn't say this, I'd say already this is best of 3. So I guess the first game we play with Captain, the second game we play with Church, and then the third game we play with both. And I have a 5-2. Huh. Probably not a good thing on this board. I can pick up a Monastery. So actually, I guess it's fine. Yeah, so is it just Silk Merchant Monastery? Or would it make sense to get a Cursed Village at this point? Probably not. I mean, Cursed Village is strictly worse than Silk Merchant right now. Until I put another action card in my deck. It's actually quite possible Captain is really bad here if the Silk Merchants run. Maybe they won't, for that reason. They often do run, especially when you have something that either gives you, plus actions or trashing or both, as is the case here. But it could be in both of our interests to not pile them out if we both have captains. Captain is Warehouse and Captain is Tracker is just way less exciting. And there's no cost reduction to enable Captain as like Cursed Village or Wild Hunt. That is a thing, I should note. Unlike with Band of Misfits, because Band of Misfits says play this as a card costing less than this or something along those lines. So if you cost reduce, it'll cost reduce everything, and the Band of Misfits will be cheaper as well. So it never gets to play like a 5 cost. But Captain can, but not here. It just goes for star chart. I think I am going to get a Silk Merchant. At least that's probably what he's going to buy now. I guess he could be. He could do like monastery. No, okay. So he's not getting the monastery. Oh. Interesting. 5 again. I could do a second monastery, I guess. Do star chart monastery. I could use my coffer and get Silk Merchant and monastery. I could use it and get captive. I could just get a cursed village. I mean, the captain does seem pretty good. While the Silk Merchants are still around. So I think we'll go with that. Although buying Star Chart off of on the monastery turn would be pretty unfortunate. Maybe I just won't buy Star Chart. Wait, he managed to shuffle it? Oh, because he got to play the Silk Merchant. Ugh, jeez. That's really good. Maybe I should buy Star Chart, but... And I guess I could buy Star Chart... No, wait, I can't even afford it. Never mind. I could buy a second monastery. Crash hovel. Yeah, wow, did he get a better start to this game than I did? Am I better off buying another monastery or a tracker? I think I'll get a tracker. All right. And work with this. Hopefully draw like monastery, overgrown estate. Probably what I want to draw with Captain and Silk Merchant. Or just draw my actual Silk Merchant, that'd be good too. Yeah, I could have done the buy copper last turn to trash either Overgrown Estate or Necropolis. I didn't because I thought Necropolis is still useful and Overgrown Estate would have triggered a shuffle. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and spend that. Yes. All right, that's helpful. But okay, so I could really use a star chart. um. So let's do that. Oh, I could really use another Silk Merchant too. And or a Curse Village. Hmm. And I've got the Monastery, which makes buying Star Chart less appealing. Yeah. A little bit awkward. I do need to get the Star Chart at some point, though. If I don't buy that, like, what else am I buying? Something that prevents me from buying 2 cards and trashing twice anyway, probably. So, I mean, I could just do Star Chart Silver. Yeah, I think that's probably. I don't want to top deck it. All right, so we're going to captain as Silk Merchant again. Do I want to top deck Necropolis or this? I'm probably just the Silk Merchant. I guess I could have top decked Monastery actually. That makes sense. All right, that's good. So we can get another Silk Merchant and another Silver, I guess. Or yeah, I think that's. I mean, well, I could just get 2 Silk Merchants. Another Silver is fine. I do think at some point it's going to be correct to get some Curse Villages and some Wild Hunts. Yes. vsiewnar thinks the same thing. Oh, I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Why it was because of the star chart. He was top decking cards in the middle of getting hexed. Not something I've seen much of. Play the tracker. How much do I have right now? 5? Oh, it would mean I could top deck the Cursed Village. That could be good. Oh. Alright. I have 6. I can't count. Counting is overrated. Envious? Alright, not a huge deal. And this time I might actually play Captain as Warehouse. Actually, wait, Captain's Warehouse doesn't actually do anything. Well, it gives me an action. Do I need that action? 1 action from Necropolis, 1 action from Cursed Village, and I'm ultimately playing 2 Silk Merchants and a Tracker, so not really. It should mean that I can see. Like if I play Captain as Silk Merchant, I'm going to draw 6 cards out of 7. So even though the Cursed Village doesn't draw any cards, does it really matter? If I draw the Tracker at the right time, it could draw a card, right? If I play Silk Merchant, draw 2 cards, at 7, then I play Necropolis Tracker at 5 cards, play Cursed Village, which actually draws 2 cards. Actually, Cursed Village will draw a card even if I don't do that. Yeah, so I don't need to play this Warehouse. See all my cards. So that's good. Figures. Ah, figures. Should have played it first. I mean, I don't need the pouch buy. Probably keep, discard pouch copper. Look to trash 2 coppers. Something like that. That's freaking good. All right. Could buy another captain. This was, I mean, it's sort of off cycle if I want to have them alternate, which I do. Got 3 trackers. Seems like a lot. Could just buy another cursed village. I don't really need another cursed village right now. Oh, envious. That's why my money total's so low. Of course. Of course. I should actually have, I'd have 7 if it weren't for that, and I'd have 9 and triggered the worst possible boon. I mean, I think I could definitely use one more cursed village. It's not what I desperately need right now, but it probably makes more sense to do that than to add like a wild hunt or another silk merchant. I think I will do that. Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. Maybe I should have top decked. Yeah, I should have top decked Cursed Village. Oh well, we'll play Captain as Warehouse. He trashed a Silk Merchant? Oh, he just hasn't used any of his villagers. Okay. Lucas trashing Silk Merchant is kind of friendly. Grave Robber. All right. Doesn't really matter. Let's do. I think. Oh, sure. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of money because I don't have 3 trackers in my deck. I do want another captain though. But, well, not gonna help solve that problem. I mean, I could get a wedding, not while getting a captain as well. I do like Silk Merchant wedding. I'd be in 3 debt, which isn't ideal. I wanted to get a wild hunt. Ugh. You definitely need more money. Not much for the grave robber to do after pulling the merchant out of the trash, other than just crashing 5 costs into province, which is certainly a thing. I guess you could grave rob silk merchant into other action cards and then get the silk merchant back. That's kind of slow. Yeah, one. Ready to go that direction. I don't really need wild hunt for draw. And setting it up to get lots of points is going to be pretty tough, so I should probably not go that direction either. Thinking. I guess. I think that silk merchant isn't really that helpful either. I could do like silver wedding, I guess. Although at that point, should I just take 2 silvers? Kind of lame. Don't know. What is the best way for me to rank economy up? I can always trash silk merchants with monastery. Let's do. Just. I get a wedding. The debt is just as much as like I just spend the gold paying off the debt, which is kind of silly. I think I want. But This time I don't have my Necropolis in hand to guarantee that I draw my cards, but I do have a couple Silk Merchants. I have enough that I can draw my deck with that, so that should be alright. His Cursed Village draws are working out kind of shockingly well. We're only having 2 of them. Yeah, I think I will play the Captain as Warehouse this time. I should have plenty of draw after that. Three Grave Robbers. Maybe Star Chart is enough to make sure that he won't dud, but there's a lot of terminals in his deck. I mean, there's a lot of villagers, so. I guess it's not just the terminals, cards that don't draw. Trackers and Grave Robbers. Alright, that's probably pretty good for me right now. Matter. Should probably keep the Necropolis. But trashing a Silk Merchant might be a good idea. Yeah. Okay. So I think picking up my own Grave Robber at this point might be a good idea. And then I could spend a coffer to get another Silk Merchant, which is reasonable as well. Or I could actually just get a Warehouse. The advantage of which is that it just helps me make sure I find my cursed villages. I mean, I can top deck one of them, obviously. But nah, I think I want to play for full upside. I want to top deck this. It could actually make sense to do so. Top deck. No, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Oh, distant lands. That's interesting. Crash the pouch. I guess that makes sense. Grave robbers. How many silk merchants are in the trash at this point? Whoa. That's quite a shuffle to trigger, considering I don't think he really has any other draw. Oh, apparently he had one silk merchant at least. And he managed to reveal his monastery, which is pretty unlikely. All right, so let's start with that. I just play Captain as Silk Merchant here. Captain as Warehouse doesn't make any sense. I guess I could just Grave Rob Silk Merchant back. And then trash this one. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Do I want to trash my pouch? What do I want to buy? Nothing probably that requires pouch unless I want to spend all of my coffers. Even then, probably not. And I could buy second Captain. If I did that, like Captain, First Village, Grave Robber or something. Doesn't seem bad, actually. I guess I actually want to put Necropolis on top of my deck, right? Yeah. Files are getting low. Alright, so he's out of grave robbers for this turn. And there's all his VP. I wonder if it's actually correct here for me to play my captain as tracker. I don't need the buys, and I probably don't need the draw. Would be nice to have the money, though. Because I'm going to end up... Any cards I draw off of the in-play captain are going to be offset by the Cursed Village play anyway. Captain as tracker is kind of sad, but... miserable. Good news. Me? Yeah, I think I am actually going to play tracker. Okay. Oh, do I... Oh, I guess I discard the other Cursed Village. Hmm. Hmm. And Grave Rob a Silk Merchant. Should I be getting my own distant lands when I do that at this point? Safe. I might need to do it even if I don't plan to split distant lands, which would be an unrealistic plan at this point in any case. And I guess I could also just discard Grave Robber and figure to draw another one off the first Cursed Village play. It's probably safer. How many Silk Merchants do I have? I don't want to like not have any plus buy. I did just get that plus buy. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. Yeah, this may not have been a great trigger. But copper is still in there. That's annoying. All right. Well, luckily we have Captain as warehouse, so I could buy another cursed village. That definitely is risky. Certainly could be time for province. If I buy Cursed Village, he needs to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. No, he doesn't even. He'd need to gain 5 cards. Yeah, that's not super safe. Maybe I buy Wild Hunt and top deck that. Yeah, alright. So, although buying a province right now is kind of pointless, I could just top deck 2 Wild Hunts. I guess. Or even 3. We got 9 villagers anyway. Yeah, I think that's what I do, actually. I'll just probably not bother with the whole Captain is Warehouse thing. I mean, I guess it would still be helpful. But maybe Captain is Silk Merchant is better just to get the plus buy. Yeah, it's probably going to be able to pile. Maybe I shouldn't have even taken the distant land that I did. Although, I mean, I was losing either way, but he definitely could dud. Gaining cursed villages is risks that, you know, is a little bit risky of a way to try to pile out, but maybe not risky enough. And he got a boon that let him gain another Silk Merchant. Damn it. I guess he might be able to pile on the Grave Robbers too. Yeah, alright. Even no wonder what circumstances. Oh, okay. That's no reason to do it that way. Should have just bought Grave Robbers. Not that it matters. Alright, so I It probably didn't matter what I did on my last turn. It was turns before that that I needed to do differently. Probably going all the way back to the beginning of the game. I mean, I fell behind pretty quickly as a result of him having the better opening. Is it random player order on all 3 games? Alternating start. Who started? I think he started. I'm not sure. Alright. Well, that's another disadvantage that I have. Because it's 3 game sets, so like, well, I guess I only get to start in one of 3 games. But, you know, this tournament isn't meant to be super like fair in that sense. It's single elimination. It's only 3 games. It's just, hey, come play with the new cards. So that's fine. All right, so Church, we haven't talked about it yet, is 3 cost duration, +1 action, set aside up to 3 cards from your hand face down at the start of your next turn, put them into your hand, and then you may trash a card from your hand. So because it's a non-terminal 3-cost trasher, I've seen a lot of people comparing it to Forager. I actually think it's more, as a trasher, it's in some ways more comparable to Priest, just insofar as it's meant to be like a trasher that doesn't hurt your tempo. Because the setting aside cards means that you can smooth your first couple of shuffles, and be able to hit like a high price point by deferring cards to a later turn, versus where Priest just, you know, it gives you money to be able to buy stuff, and it's terminal, but then it also has those other effects. Priest is a really good card, and I don't want to suggest that Church is as good as Priest, but I think the like design intent there is more similar to Priest in that respect, whereas Forager gives you more like purchase power in the mid game versus the early game. Anyway, so on this, what are the Druid boons here? Oh, Druid trashes. Okay. Well, I definitely want to play with Church, so let's get a Church. And then the question is, what's the other card we want? Ultimately, would like to have a Butcher. There's no real draw on this board. I mean, there's Oracle, but there's no way to play a bunch of them. You can play a couple with Crossroads, but not a bunch of them. Might be better to just get like some butchers and some money and buy things and butcher golds into provinces or something. You could also do a Duchy Duke thing, I guess. In which case Crossroads would be pretty valuable. Yeah, not really clear to me, but I think I'm just gonna get a silver by a butcher. This is a pretty sorry hand. I want a Crossroads. Which, okay. Do I want a Crossroads? So I know I'm going to have 4 in the next hand, at least. So if I set aside 1, then I can get that butcher. 1 copper, that is. I probably want to do that. And just take baths points. I mean, there's no reason not to set aside like that, I guess. Yeah, so because of the estates, do I want to trash coppers over... Sorry, because of the butcher, do I want to trash coppers over estates? Like, is it that valuable to butcher estates? Probably not. I'll probably get my own young witch now. Trash first to copper, because, well, all right, what do I want to do with this? The more coppers I set aside, the more I miss my shuffle. If I set aside 3, I can't buy anything to go into my shuffle. I wouldn't mind having another church, so I think I'm just going to set aside 1 and buy another church. In addition to just smoothing out your purchase power, obviously church can also act as like, you know, super haven or whatever from the perspective of smoothing out your actions, you know, so I can like put another butcher into my deck potentially, and then you know, it can help avoid them colliding, which is nice. Speaking of which, is that something that I want to do? What might I want to buy? Butcher's not seeing an estate this shuffle, I can tell you that. I think I want... whatever, I'll just get rid of the estate. But I think I want... Does it make more sense to get caravan guards or oracles and try to actually block the young witch? They both seem like kind of underwhelming. Oracle's just pretty... It'd be pretty hard to use with just the one sort of plus actions from one crossroads. Blocking the Young Witch would be good, but the odds that you do it aren't great unless you put enough Oracles in your deck that you have too many of them. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll just get a Caravan Guard. Could get the second Butcher here, but I think I'm going to save the coppers. Okay, well here the problem is that my Young Witch is going to draw my Butcher dead, and there's nothing that my church can do about that. But it can cause 3 coppers to skip my shuffle. So I'll probably do that. If I don't draw my Butcher dead, then I can buy a Crossroads. Oh, never mind. I can't. What am I talking about? I discard the cards, but that's fine. I didn't draw the Butcher. That was the important thing. Sadly, I didn't see my other church, so I don't get to set aside one of these 2 cards. Is it actually correct to put the Young Witch over the Butcher? I guess it might be. Since all I have is coppers anyway. So I might draw my other church. That would suck. I guess I could Butcher the Young Witch and then get another Young Witch. That seems not crazy. Still need to get a Crossroads, but I can do that next turn. And make Curse Copper skip my shuffle. Whoa, when did he get a Necromancer? I guess Necromancer is a fine thing to get one of because of the Zombie Spy, if nothing else. Now that I've trashed a Young Witch, you can play it as Young Witch, so that's kind of annoying. Alright, so what are we going to do with these Butchers? I get my own Necromancer. Just for the reason already stated. is it better to just get caravan guards? Caravan guards probably better. I could trash copper to caravan guard. The cost of 3 coffers. Seems... And this is a pass turn. Bad's turn, if you will. Yeah. Actually, just by province this turn. Remarkable. Yeah, I think that's actually correct here. I mean, I could just get a gold. Hmm. Coppers is he trashed? More than I have. That's for yeah, I should probably get a gold. Rather than spending my coffers. I don't know how he managed to. I mean, I guess he's given out more curses. That's the primary reason. So I've had to trash more curses, which means I haven't trashed as many coppers. Ugh. Well, I guess I could not bother with the church. Like it's not really providing as much value right now anyway. Let's do this. Is that a shuffle that I want to trigger? Not really. Yeah, no, there's no way that that is a good idea. I think I just don't trash, but buy, spend one coffer, buy another one. Here's a province. Okay, so do I buy province? Ugh. Could it possibly be correct to go for a Duchy Duke thing here? Probably not. Not like a fast enough way to get enough of them. Do I buy gold or do I buy province? Hmm. Probably need this. I don't think I can really afford to fall very far behind. And I get the last curse. So here, maybe what I do is butcher gold to province and save copper crossroads. Oh, oops. And just buy another caravan guard, or should I replace the gold? I guess I should probably replace the gold. All right, so I guess if I let's see, I want to play this caravan guard or not. I could save like caravan guard, crossroads, copper, play butcher, nothing, something along those lines. Or I could go ahead and play the caravan guard. Maybe I get something better to butcher. I'll try it at least. Like, probably alright if one butcher misses the shuffle. I don't need the crossroads really too much anymore. Actually, this makes both of my churches miss my shuffle. Yeah, okay, that's not good. I guess I could butcher. Well, okay, let's that and hmm. Makes sense to butcher the crossroads. I think it does. If you necromancer crossroads, you don't get. I don't think you get the +3 actions. Um, yeah, all that butchering crossroads does is remove my ability um, to play both butchers on the same turn. Isn't too big of a deal. What would I turn it into, though? Under Caravan Guard. Get it out of the way. Then the idea is butcher the young witch. Hmm. Uh, no, I do have green cards in my deck now. Well, yeah, a couple. So, there you go. Will he play his young witch? Activate my Caravan Guard! Activate my trap card! The greatest of trap cards. These have not been the most exciting kingdoms, or like maybe the best kingdoms to show off the most interesting things you can do with Church and Captain. Oh, Zombie Apprentice. Clever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. Not good. Hard to imagine how he doesn't get the last province, but yeah, that necromancer was a smarter play than I realized. All right, well, he didn't, but still going to be serious trouble. What point does it make sense to spend coffers to transform stuff into duchies? I guess now. He's got to have it this turn, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Damn. That was well played. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can play a game that's more interesting than these two have been. Well, the first one was kind of interesting. The second one, I don't know. That's sad. All right. Did I change play order? Okay. So on this board we have Recruiter. I guess Church actually helps us get Recruiter. Captain or Alchemist. That's the thing we want. Well, I mean, I'm not going to open Potion. All right, another one. Versus a silver. Yeah, another one. $50-50 to get another magpie. There it is. Yeah, I think. Do I just go for Potion now? Yeah, I think so. The Recruiter is going to be more of a village than a Trasher in this board, so. Well, that would have been better. I got. All right. Yeah, let's just set aside 3 coppers and make sure we can get something. I think getting a magpie but bottom decking the church is probably not what we actually wanted. I mean, seeing the church turn 3 obviously was great for vsiewnar. Although I say, you know, recruiters are village, but there's not exactly a lot of terminals on this board. Oh, there's monument. And there's gladiator. Alright, do I want to trash? That's gotta be a state. Yeah, still, I think it's still correct to get a recruiter. Oh, there's no plus buy in this kingdom. I need, or well, except for the gladiator fortune thing. I need to pay attention to that. All the magpies. So do I ignore ignore gladiator and let him trash gladiators? Gives him control over when they show up, but do I want to get my own monument? I am going to need some more money at some point. Monument is one way to do that. Or do I want another alchemist first? I think another alchemist. Yeah, I should have paid attention to the part where there's no plus buy on this board. That would have been a good thing to realize. Alright, this time we're gonna get a monument, I think. Let's just set aside magpie recruiter. Yeah, that's fine. I have 7 magpies apparently. No, I have 8 magpies apparently. Okay then. I should have set that magpie behind and played the alchemist because I get to top deck the alchemist anyway. But whatever. Alright, so alchemist, recruiter. What about captain this time? What does captain allow me to do? It can act as a village as well. It can also just play an extra monument. Access village by playing sauna. I can also use it to play gladiator if I want to. Yeah, sure. At some point I should consider recruiting magpies, I guess. Since I have so many of them. It's not going to be easy to like get more treasure back. Did I let him trash this? No. Another gladiator. Oh. All right, so do I want to recruit a magpie? I guess there's not a particular reason to do it now. Let's just set aside recruiter, magpie, magpie. I can trash a gladiator if I want to. But then if he does, he gets first access to fortune. So maybe I don't want to do that yet. Play monument. Captain as monument. And what am I buying? I can buy another captain, I guess. Sure. Why not? I can play the first captain non-terminally and the second to get as a village and the second captain terminally, and we don't even have to recruit magpies necessarily. This recruiter sure was a good investment. All right, well, he's going to get that fortune. That's okay. Oh, he did gain golds because he had gladiators in play. That I didn't think about, I will admit. All right, I think I'm just going to play another monument, actually, and recruit a magpie. All right, so church, setting aside 2 magpies. Monument, captain at monument. right, do I want the plus action now? I probably do. I'm gonna have, well, how much money am I actually gonna have? I'll have plenty. All right, so what are we doing here? Setting aside like Magpie Recruiter. Two potions. Let's go. Not that I need to just get more draw. But let's see. Okay, so I paid 6 debt, so I would have enough to double province. So if I get like a gold, maybe like gold alchemist, that should be pretty good. On these turns, maybe I'll trash some of those coppers, but do I really need to? Probably not. Whoa. Well, that was a turn. Yeah, buying another fortune is not crazy. All right, let's go ahead and play Sonics. All right, so same thing, church, magpie. All right, so I've got 22. Yeah, he could. He could potentially triple this upcoming turn. If I buy Province Fortune, then and I can play Captain, the other Captain as Monument. I've also almost got a province worth of lead off of the Monument points for what it's worth. But if I guess if I do Province Fortune and then he triples and then I triple, no, that's not winning. Do Fortune, but that seems not reasonable. I mean, I could just do Gold Fortune, but that doesn't like actually increase my money. I could do Monument Fortune, I guess. Just squeeze some more points in there. Or I guess I could do Captain if I was going to do Monument. I might as well do Captain. Yeah, sure. There is probably a better way to play this. I probably should have bought Initial Fortune the previous turn, even though I only had like 10 coins. Well, I needed that gold though. Did he get a sauna just for something to reveal the gladiator? Maybe? Oh, what 3 cards would he want to set aside? Does he have... I guess he set aside his recruiter. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and recruit a captain. I mean, what's the last card? It is... Oh, what it is? It's not another... Is it just another magpie? No. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Huh. Find out. Oh, it is the other captain. Oh, okay. I can't count. That's fine. Who needs to be able to count anyway? Alright, so... I'm not even gonna set any cards aside. Alright, so... What do we do here? So he can presumably buy 3 provinces again. If I buy 3 provinces, he can't catch me though, right? Because he can only buy 2 provinces. Yeah, so this is actually fine. All right, if I get 18 points, I'm at 32, and he gets. Wait, no, am I wrong about that? If he gets, then he gets 15 points, and he's a 29. Yeah. Wait. Did I totally wait? What? I'm confused. Why did I miss? How did I miscount here? Okay. I don't know. I'm I that's such a bad miscount. Oh my gosh. Well, all right, I lose. How did I add 5 instead of 15? Oh my gosh. No, what was the actual correct play? Uh, what was the actual correct play? One province. Probably. Is province double duchy safe for me at that point? I essentially get 2 provinces instead of 3, and then so that puts me at 26 points to his 24. He gets 3 more, then he's at 42. And then 43 because of the monument point. I'm getting like 4 monument points a turn, so I'd have had. What did I say I would be at? I mean, I'd have been at 26, and then if I buy the last province, that puts me at 32. 4 more monument points puts me at 36. He would have been 43, so then I buy 2 more duchies, and I'm at 4. Yeah, I would have lost by like 1 point. All right, well, that was an embarrassing way to end it. Oh man, yeah, that was really stupid. But I was probably going to lose anyway. I think I probably should have paid attention to the plus point limitations at the beginning of the game. I just completely overlooked that for some reason. Well, anyway, so thanks for watching. I will also say before I sign off that vsiewnar has one of the more unique Dominion channels out there. He doesn't really play. He has played in League in the past, I think, but Doesn't play in most of the tournaments and doesn't play, from what I can tell, and doesn't play in League currently, but he does a lot of like essentially cage match things where he just plays with a card for a while. So if that sounds, you know, like something interesting, I would recommend that you check it out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for probably some more League matches. Fun.